Attention all first-time Vancouver visitors. If you think this is just another big city, you're in for a shock. We're about to reveal 18 experiences that'll turn your expectations upside down. From hidden gems to iconic landmarks, get ready for a tour that showcases Vancouver's unique blend of urban cool and natural wonders. Want to know why this city's unlike any other? Keep watching. Picture this. You're walking on a bridge high above a river. Trees tower all around you. This is Capilano Suspension Bridge Park. But it's not just one bridge. There's a whole network of walkways up in the trees. The main bridge has been here since 1889. It's 450 feet long and hangs 230 feet above the water. Over the years, it's grown into a big attraction. The park's newest thrill is the Cliffwalk. It's a narrow path that clings to the side of a cliff. The views are amazing and a bit scary. First-time visitors love this park. It's not every day you can walk among treetops or along a cliff face. Plus, you'll learn about the local forest and wildlife. In winter, they light up the whole park. It's like a fairyland in the forest. After experiencing the thrill of Capilano's bridges, you might think you've seen the best of Vancouver's heights. But what if I told you there's a place where you can rise 3,700 feet in just 8 minutes, with the entire city spread out beneath you? Welcome to Grouse Mountain, where a quick ride on the Skyride Gondola takes you from city streets to snowy peaks. As you climb, you'll see breathtaking views of Vancouver and the Pacific Ocean. The Skyride can carry 1,100 people every hour, so you won't have to wait long for your turn. Once at the top, there's fun for every season. In winter, ski or snowboard down the slopes. In summer, try hiking or ziplining through the trees. For a real challenge, tackle the Grouse Grind, a tough uphill hike known as Mother Nature's Stairmaster. For first-time visitors, Grouse Mountain is a must. It shows off Vancouver's natural beauty and gives you a bird's-eye view of the city you're exploring. Vancouver's natural wonders aren't limited to its mountains. What if you could step from busy city streets directly into a forest older than the city itself? Stanley Park offers just that, and it's hiding some incredible secrets that even many locals don't know about. This isn't your average park. It's a huge urban rainforest with old cedars and firs that tower over you. The park is home to about 500 different kinds of animals, from eagles to raccoons. You can walk or bike along the seawall path, taking in views of the city, mountains, and ocean all at once. Stanley Park has a rich history too. First Nations people lived here long before the city was built. You can learn about this at the totem poles in the park. For a real treat, head to Prospect Point. From there, you'll see the Lionsgate Bridge and North Shore Mountains spread out before you. For first-time visitors, Stanley Park is a must-see. It shows off Vancouver's natural beauty right in the heart of the city. Where else can you find beaches, lakes, and forests all in one place? From forests to food markets, Vancouver's got a surprise up its sleeve. Picture this, a bustling marketplace the size of a football field, filled with sights, smells, and tastes from around the world. Granville Island isn't just a place. It's an experience that will change how you think about city attractions. Once an industrial area, Granville Island is now a food lover's dream. The public market is the main draw. Here, you can find fresh produce, gourmet foods, and handmade crafts all in one spot. Try homemade chocolates, fresh seafood, or foods from different countries. But there's more than just food. Watch street performers put on shows with music, magic, and acrobatics. It's free entertainment that adds to the fun vibe of the island. Art fans will love the many galleries and studios. You can often see artists working on their latest pieces. It's a great way to see how art is made. For first-time visitors, Granville Island offers a taste of Vancouver's creative side. It's a place where food, art, and fun come together in one exciting package. Granville Island might be Vancouver's artistic heart, but the soul of the city lies elsewhere. Imagine walking down a street where steam rises from the pavement, clocks chime every 15 minutes, and century-old buildings house cutting-edge fashion boutiques. Welcome to Gastown, where history comes alive in the most unexpected ways. Gastown is where Vancouver began in 1867. It started as a small lumber mill town and grew into the city's first downtown. The famous steam clock is a big draw here. It's not as old as it looks, but it still puts on a show every 15 minutes with its steam whistle chimes. The old Victorian buildings in Gastown now have new life. They're home to trendy shops and tasty restaurants. It's a place where you can step back in time and shop for the latest fashions all at once. First-time visitors will love how Gastown blends old and new Vancouver. It's a unique mix you won't find anywhere else in the city. From steam-powered clocks to sail-shaped roofs, Vancouver's landmarks are anything but ordinary. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to soar over Canada's vast landscapes? A visit to Canada Place might just give you wings. Look for the big white sails on the waterfront. That's Canada Place. It's not just pretty to look at. It's where cruise ships dock and big events happen. There's even a hotel there. But the real fun is on the Canadian Trail. It's a walking path that shows off all of Canada's provinces and territories. You can learn about the whole country in one short walk. For a wild ride, try Fly Over Canada. It's like a virtual flight across the country. You'll feel like you're really flying over mountains, prairies, and cities. First-time visitors will love Canada Place. It's a taste of all things Canadian, right on Vancouver's doorstep. Plus, the views of the harbor are amazing. From a countrywide tour to a journey through the cosmos, Vancouver's next stop is out of this world. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to touch the stars or unravel the secrets of the universe? There's a place in Vancouver where the impossible becomes possible. Look for the giant silver ball on the skyline. That's Science World. Inside, you'll find fun ways to learn about science. There are hundreds of things to touch and try. You can play with light, learn about your body, or build cool stuff. Outside, there's a park where you can explore nature and science together. At night, grown-ups can enjoy special events with drinks and science fun. Science World shows off the smart ideas of people from British Columbia, too. It's a great spot for anyone who likes to ask why and how. From scientific wonders to cultural marvels, Vancouver's next stop takes us to a street with many names. What makes a place known as Little Italy also home to the best Ethiopian food in town? The answer lies on Commercial Drive, where history and flavors mix in surprising ways. Welcome to The Drive, a lively street full of different cultures. It used to be called Little Italy, and you can still get great coffee here. But now it's so much more. You can find shops selling old clothes and small bookstores. The food here is amazing. You can eat dishes from all over the world. Try Ethiopian injera bread or Salvadoran pupusas. There's always something new to taste. First-time visitors will love The Drive. It shows off Vancouver's mix of cultures. You can see art on the streets and meet friendly locals. It's a fun place to explore and find hidden gems. Imagine a place where Olympic glory meets craft beer, where world-class athletes once slept and now families call home. How did Vancouver turn its Olympic Village into one of the city's most vibrant communities? Let's explore a neighborhood that's as much about the future as it is about sporting history. The Olympic Village has come a long way since 2010. Once home to athletes, it's now a busy waterfront area where people live, work, and play. Art lovers will enjoy the outdoor sculptures, like the Big Birds by Mfanwe McLeod. These giant sparrows add a fun touch to the neighborhood. Beer fans should check out the craft beer market in the old Salt building. With over 100 beers to try, you're sure to find a new favorite. After your drink, take a walk along the seawall. The views of downtown Vancouver and False Creek are amazing. First-time visitors will love the Olympic Village. It shows how a city can turn a big event into something lasting. Plus, it's a great place to relax, enjoy art, and sip some local beer. Ever wondered what happens when a city decides to flip its old industrial district on its head? Yaletown is the answer. It's where brick and steel meet style and flair, and where Vancouver's past and future collide in the most delicious ways. Old brick warehouses that once stored goods now hold fancy shops and cool restaurants. Yaletown has become the place to be for great food and fun nights out. Take a stroll down Hamilton and Mainland streets. You'll find everything from high-end fashion to quirky home decor. First-time visitors will love Yaletown's mix of old and new. It's a great spot to see how Vancouver has changed over time. After shopping, head to David Lamb Park. This waterfront green space is perfect for a picnic or just watching people go by. End your Yaletown tour at the Roundhouse Community Arts and Recreation Center. This old train roundhouse is now a hub for arts and culture. It's a fitting end to a neighborhood that's all about transformation. From old trains to new trends, Vancouver loves to mix things up. But there's one street that's been the city's style central for decades. Can you guess which famous thoroughfare I'm talking about? Welcome to Robson Street, where shopping never stops. This busy street in downtown Vancouver has it all. You can find fancy designer clothes and fun souvenirs all in one place. When your feet get tired, take a break at Robson Square. In winter, you can even go ice skating there. For some culture, pop into the Vancouver Art Gallery. It's in a beautiful old building that's worth seeing on its own. Hungry after all that shopping? Robson Street has you covered. Try foods from all over the world at the many restaurants and cafes. First-time visitors will love Robson Street. It shows off Vancouver's fun side and has something for everyone. Whether you want to shop, eat, or just people watch, this is the place to be. Vancouver's beaches aren't just about sand and surf. Kitsilano Beach, or Kits Beach to locals, feels like a slice of California right here in Canada. With golden sands and mountain views, it's a favorite spot for locals and visitors alike. The star of the show is the Kitsilano Pool. It's one of the longest saltwater pools in North America, stretching 137 meters. Imagine swimming laps while looking at snow-capped mountains and the city skyline. It's a view you won't forget. But there's more to do than just swim. Join a game of beach volleyball or try stand-up paddleboarding. The beach is always buzzing with activity. First-time visitors will love Kits Beach for its mix of city views and beach vibes. It's the perfect place to relax after exploring Vancouver's busy streets. From sun-soaked sands to spectacular shows, Vancouver's shoreline has more surprises in store. What if I told you there's a place where you can kayak by day and watch international fireworks by night? English Bay isn't just a beach, it's Vancouver's outdoor living room. Here, locals gather to watch the sunset over the Pacific. But that's not all. Every summer, the sky lights up with the celebration of light. It's a huge fireworks show that draws over 1 million people. Look for the amazing laughter sculpture nearby. You can't miss it. It's 14 giant laughing figures. It's a fun spot for photos. Hungry? Take a walk down Denman Street. You'll find all sorts of shops and places to eat. For some fun on the water, rent a kayak or paddleboard. It's a great way to see the city from a new angle. First-time visitors will love English Bay. It shows off Vancouver's fun side and beautiful views. Plus, there's always something going on, no matter when you visit. English Bay isn't the only place with stunning views. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to walk above the water, with the city on one side and mountains on the other? Vancouver's Lions Gate Bridge offers a unique thrill that might surprise you. This big bridge does more than just help cars cross the water. It's a symbol of Vancouver that everyone knows. The bridge opened in 1938 and still looks amazing today. When you're on it, you can see Stanley Park, the city buildings, and the mountains all at once. Walking or biking across the bridge is fun and a bit exciting. You're high up with great views all around. It's a cool way to see Vancouver from a different angle. The bridge even has special lights that make it pretty at night. If you're visiting Vancouver for the first time, don't miss this chance to see the city in a whole new way. Vancouver's modern skyline is impressive, but did you know the city also hides a slice of ancient China? Imagine walking through a garden so authentic, it's like stepping into a Ming Dynasty painting. The Dr. Sun Yat-Sen Classical Chinese Garden is special. It's the first real Chinese garden built outside China. They used old ways to make it, just like in the 15th century. Everything here means something. The rocks, plants, and buildings all have special meanings. The garden has a pretty green pond. Golden koi fish swim in it, and lotus flowers bloom in summer. It's very peaceful. You can learn a lot about Chinese culture here. They have tea ceremonies and calligraphy classes too. First-time visitors will love this garden. It's so different from the rest of Vancouver. It's like a quiet break from the busy city. You can relax and learn at the same time. From ancient China, we move to a global plant paradise. Imagine getting lost in a real-life maze surrounded by flowers from every continent. Sound impossible? Not in Vancouver. VanDusen Botanical Garden is a colorful wonderland. It's huge. 55 acres of land filled with over 7,500 types of plants from all over the world. The garden looks different in every season, with new flowers blooming all the time. One of the coolest things here is the Elizabethan hedge maze. It's one of only 6 in North America. You can have fun trying to find your way through it. The garden also cares a lot about saving plants. You can join a tour to learn about how they help protect rare plants. First-time visitors will love VanDusen. It's a great place to relax and see beautiful plants you can't find anywhere else in the city. If you thought VanDusen was impressive, wait until you see what's at the top of Vancouver. Imagine a place where you can touch the sky and see the entire city spread out before you. What if I told you this spot used to be nothing more than a big hole in the ground? Queen Elizabeth Park sits 152 meters above sea level, making it the highest point in Vancouver. This old quarry has turned into a beautiful garden with flowers and art. The views of the city and mountains are amazing from up here. Inside the park, you'll find the Blodel Conservatory. It's like a mini tropical world under a big dome. You can see colorful birds and plants from hot places all over the world. If you visit in spring, you're in for a treat. The park's cherry trees burst into pink and white blooms. It's a stunning sight that draws people from all over. First-time visitors will love Queen Elizabeth Park. It offers a unique mix of nature, art, and city views you can't find anywhere else in Vancouver. From high above the city, we now drop down to sea level. Ever wondered where locals go to get the freshest catch and the best views? There's a market on the water's edge that's been the heartbeat of North Vancouver for decades. Let's set sail for Lonsdale Quay. A quick 12-minute SeaBus ride takes you across the harbor to this lively spot. Over 80 vendors sell fresh food here. You can find fancy cheeses and just caught fish. It's a food lover's dream. The fun doesn't stop at food. Take a walk along the water and watch seaplanes take off. You might even see big cruise ships come in. It's like a free show with your shopping. And your trip at Tap and Barrel. This popular place serves lots of local beers. The views of the harbor are great too. It's the perfect way to relax after exploring. First-time visitors will love Lonsdale Quay. It shows off Vancouver's love of good food and beautiful views. Plus, the boat ride there is part of the fun. From treetop adventures to oceanfront sunsets, Vancouver offers a world of experiences in one compact city. With easy transportation and diverse attractions, it's a dream destination for every traveler. Which spot are you most excited to visit? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more travel guides. Start planning your Vancouver adventure today. The memories await.